Good morning, it's Saturday and it's the 8th of August today. I've got crazy hair because I've just basically stuck it up in a big ponytail because it is going to be another warm one I think today. Welcome to my channel, my name's Julie. So if you're new here, I'm trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan. I also do other things like charity shop hauls and food shopping hauls and things like that, and I do a bit of vloggy content. I've got my little doggy Luna here with me, which you will see quite a bit on my channel because she's always attached to my side. And obviously if you're existing, you already know all this stuff, so welcome back and thank you for supporting me again. Today is the weekend, so we haven't got mad plans to get stuff done, but we are going to go to B&Q this morning. Eddie's doing his workout now. I'm working out later, so yeah, we're going to go and do that, and then B&Q we're going to try and get some fence paint and try and paint all the back fences, which is ages after everyone else has done theirs. Everyone else did theirs like during lockdown early on, but obviously we've been really busy, so we haven't done ours yet. So we thought while the weather's still nice, we might have a go at doing that. And I think that's about it really for today. That's all I've got planned. I'm going to be trying to do some meal planning. I'm going to go food shopping tomorrow. So yeah, that's the plan for today. It's already, well, it's 19 degrees and it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not as hot as it was yesterday, but I think it's going to be another warm one. I was up for about 7 this morning. I've took all my nail polish off, so I'm going to try and paint my nails again. Just because I just find that if you do little things like that, it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're looking a bit better, and all things like that contribute to your sort of mood and your happy feeling and help you to stay on plan. So yeah, anyway, I shall go now and I shall show you when I have my breakfast. I'm not having it yet, partly because I'm just not really that hungry, and partly because Eddie's doing his workout, so I don't want to get under his feet. So I'll show you when I have something. Bye. You can say hello, Luna. You can say hello. You're not impressed, are you? So I bought these yesterday in Morrison's and they were reduced because they were actually dated yesterday, but that doesn't put me off with the yoghurt. I'll still eat it when it's out of date. I've just had a quick look in the app and I think that one's 1 sin, that one's 1 sin, and that one's half a sin. I'm just going to have one of these quickly before we go out to B&Q, just to stop me snacking when I get back and being really hungry. Might have some fruit with it. I'm going to see what I've got, but that'll be all I'm having for my breakfast before I go out. And then I might have like a brunchy lunch when I come back. So I'm going to have this now and I shall see you in a bit. So as added bonus, obviously I bought these reduced because they were dated the 7th or the 8th. But when I actually open the package up, there's only actually the strawberry ones that are dated the 7th. All the others are dated the 12th and 13th. So it's worth getting these things when they're reduced like that sometimes, because sometimes you get a little gem. I was going to have a peach and passion fruit one, but I'm actually going to go ahead and have a strawberry because they need eating. So I'm going to have one of those now with some fruit. So it's melon for speed, strawberries for speed, and the light and free Greek style yoghurt. It's a strawberry flavour for 1 sin. So this is a 1 sin breakfast. And I'll catch you later. You see a black denim jacket? little ex-army food trays. Cute little sort of nook. There was that dress there that's quite nice, but that's only a size 10. I know.
That's gonna be
Here's my late lunch. I've got some leftover chicken lasagna from the other day with just some salad, so lettuce, cucumber and tomato. And it is late, it's about 3:20. I've been busy painting, so I'm going to go and just quickly eat this and then carry on. I shall see you in a bit for my evening dinner. So if it's like this, does that not really calories because it's been cremated?
They literally leave them for like half an hour.
I know.
And they're incapable of being human.
So I popped to Tesco with Chloe whilst the pizza oven's on, and this is what I've come back to. And I'm wondering whether or not it has burnt off all the calories because it's so charred.
It's a good job that we got some reduced bargains
Yeah,
though.
I've also got some reduced snacks. So, yeah, that's dinner. But I'm covered in paint. I've still got loads of paint all over me from doing the fence. Just been to Tesco's, but I've now got to try and do my workout before I eat my pizza. I've got a cardio core workout to do that's about 40 minutes long. Obviously, I've been standing up painting for what feels like 7 hours. I don't think it is quite 7 hours, but it's quite a long time. I think Chloe and I walked all the way through Ilkeston to the bottom end and then back up the hill again when we did all the charity shops earlier. And then we came back, and it wasn't long after we came back that I started painting with Ewan. And I think we literally stopped about 7 o'clock. So I think we're probably painting for at least 5 hours, something like that, a long, long time. So I feel like I've done lots of body magic already, but I'm going to try and get my workout done now because I should have done it yesterday. So I shall see you in a bit. Hi, it's 9:10 and I've just finished my cardio workout. It was really good actually. I really enjoyed it. I've got really black eyes now. I've been rubbing my eyes with my makeup on. Yeah, it was hard, but I really enjoyed it and so glad I did it. Occasionally I felt my knee felt like it was going to go because there's lots of like jumping lunges and squats, but I just generally took it a bit easier when I felt it kind of starting to go. But to be fair, it actually felt a bit better in the jumping ones than when I did the softer version. But yeah, that's all done. I'm going to have a drink of water, I'm going to go and grab a shower, and then I'm going to have something to eat because I think the burnt pizza's been binned because it was completely black underneath. Well, it's not been binned, but it's completely black underneath, so I'm not going to be eating that. So I'm going to find something else. Chloe's done another pizza and some dough balls and chicken poppers, which none of it's particularly healthy, so I don't know what I'm going to have yet. But I might not even bother having very much because I'm not really that hungry. now I've done this, but I should eat something, so I shall let you know if I do have anything, and I shall see you in a bit. So here's my tea. I've just decided to have a tomato sandwich. So this is my Healthy Extra B. I have got a teaspoon of Clover Light on each slice of bread, so that's 2 sins. I've got an apple for speed, obviously the tomato speed, and I've got one of these vanilla proteins that I think is 1 sin from Lidl. I'll double check and put it on screen. And then I've got a can of Diet Coke, so that's what I'm finishing the day with. Just didn't fancy anything else really. It's quite late now, it's about 10 o'clock, so I'm just going to sit and eat this. And I shall catch you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye! Good morning, it's Sunday the 9th of August today. I'm back for another What I Eat in a Day. I'm just sitting down at the moment and I'm trying to do my meal planning for this week before I go food shopping. It's currently 9:20. I've been up since 7 o'clock. I got up, tidied up my kitchen downstairs, made Tom a coffee because he's gone to work, sorted my washing out into piles, my clean washing, cleaned all my sink down and stuff like that, just sort of jobs that don't make too much noise because everyone else is still in bed. And then I've just sat down to try and do some sort of like planning of meals. So basically what I'm doing at the moment, I'm sitting down with my little iPad. I'll just show you, just in case you're interested. So I'm sitting watching YouTube, some What I Eat in a Days, but I've also got my iPad mini in front of me and I'm going through Pinterest. And basically I set up a board which is this week's meals, and I set up a little section within it for the week, and then I just basically scroll through. So some of the stuff obviously it suggests like really nice like treats and recipes, because I use Pinterest for all sorts, whether it's birthday cake, baking and all sorts, but I don't restrict it just to healthy recipes, I don't restrict it just to Simworld recipes. I basically look at anything and everything. So if I show you mine for this week, my section, let me just put you down on here so I can actually show you if it'll focus. It might not focus. So if I go to my Pinterest, one sec. So obviously here's all my boards. I've got this week's meals, I've got cakes, treats, all sorts on here. So in this week's meals, I've actually set up a section. So this section here, the 9th of August, is what I'm planning now. So if you look, I've got in here various different meals that I've started to look at. So I've got a minced beef hot pot. I don't know if that's a Simworld friendly one or not, but I know I can adapt that to Simworld. It's basically minced beef, carrots, peas, stock and potatoes. So there's no way that can't be Simworld friendly. I've got a teriyaki turkey rice bowls. Again, I know I can make that one because it's turkey mince, which obviously is free on the plan if you go for the really low fat one. So I'm sure the teriyaki, it will have sins attached to it, so it won't be sin free, but I think it'll make a tasty dinner and I know the kids will like it. I've got slow cooker Chinese pulled pork, which is a Slimming foodie one, I think, so that will be Simworld friendly. And then I've got this one, which is a Sainsbury's recipe for a chicken leek pie topped with a crispy potato topping. So this isn't a Simworld friendly one, but I know that I'll be able to make it Simworld friendly. This one has got like wine and stuff in it. I just won't put the wine in. I'll put the stock in and all the rest of it. If it asks for creme fraiche, I might substitute it with quark or Greek yoghurt, or I'll come up with some other alternative. But this is what I basically do. So I go through Pinterest as a starting point, and then if I don't find much that I fancy on Pinterest, I might just do a general Google search for low-fat minced beef recipes, or just minced beef recipes, and then I go through some of my. I've got tons and tons of recipe books, but they tend to be my last resort, really, to be honest, because I just don't find that flicking through a book is necessarily as easy as doing this. I can sit and do this whilst I watch TV, and I just find it easy. So I thought I'd just share that with you in case you were struggling for sort of inspiration and ideas. Places like Pinterest, you do have to be careful though, because sometimes you get a picture and you go to pin it and you think, I'll just have a quick look at it, and it doesn't take you to that page at all. Sometimes it's people, I think some people are malicious and they've got viruses and things and they try and drive you to other websites, or perhaps just to make money. But
even just the name and the picture sometimes gives me the inspiration, so I think, oh, I can make that up. Like, I know for a fact if the minced beef hot pot had no recipe attached to it, I couldn't make that. I'd basically put my minced beef probably in the slow cooker or in a pan, and I would just, you know, I'd fry off some onions, put the minced beef in there, cook it slowly, put the carrots and peas in, put some stock and maybe some corn flour to thicken it, or I'd use some gravy granules, various different herbs and seasonings, and I'd perhaps cook it for sort of like 30 minutes or so on the stove, or I'd leave it in the slow cooker for like 4 hours or something, and then I'd transfer it to a casserole dish, thinly slice some potatoes, possibly parboil them, possibly not, put them on top, a little sprinkling of healthy extra A cheese, and that's it. So I don't necessarily need the recipe. Sometimes it's just the idea that I need in my head, so that I know that I can kind of recreate it. And that's why sometimes I'll say to you, this is a recipe I've made up, because it's not necessarily the recipe that I found, or it's not necessarily a recipe at all. It's just a picture that I've seen that I think, oh, that sounds nice, or it might even make me think of something else. So like the chicken leek with the crispy potatoes on top, it may be that I don't do the crispy potatoes like that. It may be that I do a mash, or maybe I'll combine a mash with like a swede or something like that, and just adapt it and change it. It's just really the general ideas you need, and that's why I think What I Ate in a Day is quite a good idea, and recipes on YouTube, because obviously you can use that as a resource as well. But what I tend to find is that a lot of people use the things that are on YouTube, so you get a lot of repetition. So which is good, because you know, you see a recipe and you think, oh, that looks good, and then everyone makes it because it looks so good. So you just kind of see the same thing several times. So I like to look at other sources as well, just so that I know I'm getting a bit more variety in my diet. So yeah, that's basically what I do. I just thought I'd give you a bit more background info on that, just so you know. Sometimes I sit with my notepad, and it's quite handy to write down what your recipe is, or what your recipe idea is, and then jot down what you think your ingredients are going to be, because then you can actually go and look through your fridge and your cupboards to see what you've already got in, so that you're not overbuying. That takes a bit more organisation. I don't always do that. I'm a bit naughty for that. But generally speaking, a lot of the fresh ingredients I buy, I tend to use on a weekly basis anyway, or I freeze it. So it's not that I'm going to chuck stuff away. It just means I'll be buying extra that I don't necessarily need, which pushes my shopping up. But this week, I want it to be a really nice, tasty week on plan. I want to have some good ideas done, and ideally I would like to prep some meals today. Originally I got up and I wanted to carry on painting my fence, but to be honest, it's not the nicest day out there today. It keeps kind of drizzling a little bit, like real fine rain. So unless it brightens up later, I don't think I'll be doing that today. It's only half done, so it really needs to be finished, but there's not much I can do if the weather isn't in my favour. So if that is the case, I'm going to spend a bit of time meal prepping instead, so that I'm prepared for a successful week. I should imagine it's going to be quite another busy work week, because I break up on Friday for a week. So I need to be on top of my game, really. And also because I want to just really focus and have a good week pre-holiday. I'm not bothered about what the scales say this week. I know I've had a couple of days where I've been a little bit, well, not a blip and not particularly off plan, and I know I've worked out hard. Yesterday, for example, I walked all the way through Ilkeston from top to bottom, and it's a steep hill, and back up again. And then I came back and did my fence painting for like 5 or 6 hours, and then I did my workout. So I'm not concerned from like a, you know, I'm doing plenty of body magic, and I know they say you can't out exercise a bad diet, but I might have like one bad meal a week or one treat meal a week. So I'm not concerned about it. But if the scales don't change this week, I know for a fact that I've started the new phase of my workout routine, which it's really hard, and I know I'm building muscle. So I just think that whenever I start something new, whether it's starting running or starting a new exercise routine, it does affect my weight loss. And I'm determined I'm not going to get hung up about the scales. I know this plan for me is working at the moment, both SlimWorld and the exercise routines I'm doing, because I'm losing the inches, and that is the most important thing. And I feel healthy, and that's the main thing for me. I'm not necessarily doing it just for looks and for the scales. I'm doing it so that I can be healthy. That said, I am really aching today, middle of my back, at the top between my shoulders. I was diagnosed years ago with fibromyalgia, so I'm always a bit more cautious when I get pains in between my shoulder blades and for certain places, because obviously there's trigger points for it. But I know this is just overdoing the painting and the exercise yesterday. I'm sure it is. So I'm going to perhaps try and do a bit of stretching in a minute. It would normally be a rest day for me today, but because I took a rest day Friday on the really, really hot day, I have got a workout in, but I'm hoping it's not too intense. Hopefully it won't be. So so yeah, anyway, I've rambled on for ages. I'm going to leave you to your day. I shall show you when I have breakfast. I've gone a bit froggy. I think it's just hay fever and allergies. Don't think it's anything too bad. But yeah, I shall see you later. So I've just got back from Aldi and I've just quickly filmed my haul. I've just got to put everything away. It's turned into a really nice day now outside. The sun's come out and it's really warmed up. So I think I will be painting my fence. It's currently 2:10 and originally I was supposed to be working out with my sister at 4. But I think I might have to message her and tell her that I'm not going to do it with her because I need to really get my painting done while it's still light. So it might be the same as yesterday. It might be another late one from an exercise point of view. Not sure yet. So I'm going to crack on, put this stuff away. I'm planning on doing my meal prep as well. So I've got so much to fit in today. The meal prep will be later on, I think. I've got roast dinner to prepare, and I think once that's all in the air to fry and in the oven, then once all that's sorted, I'll get on with doing my meal prep. So I'll film both at the same time, hopefully. If not, I might have to do one tomorrow. I'm just going to run out of time if I'm not careful. We went to B&Q and we had to queue for quite a while at B&Q, so we ran out of fence paint. And then obviously we went to Aldi and Tesco, so it took more time. So I'm just going to crack on now and I shall catch you later. I've not had anything to eat yet. It's currently, like I say, 2:10. I've not even had breakfast because by the time I'd finished my exercising, I'd finished doing all my meal planning and I just wanted to go out and get to the shops. So it's just worked out that way. So I'm going to quickly make something now and I'll show you when I have something. This is my lunch. I didn't end up having any breakfast. I've got 2 slices of bread for my Healthy Extra B. I've got some of the, I've got 2 of the Aldi skinny sausages for ½ each. And I've got some tiny bit of tomato ketchup on there, which I'll put some things on the screen for. There's the other one. I've just cut the sausage in half. So I'm having that now, and I've also got a Diet Coke, and I shall see you in a bit for dinner. Hi, it's 8:05 and I've just finished my workout. So I've been outside all afternoon doing some more painting of my fence. I'll quickly show you the progress. So Ewan's busy working away still on the right hand side, but we've done all of this bit over here. So I came off from painting about an hour ago, so I could finish prepping dinner and so I could get on with doing my workout. So the workout's about 50 minutes long, so I've done that now. Not overly sweaty today, a little bit, but not too much. So dinner's all ready. I'm going to quickly dish dinner out now. Probably going to get changed back into my painting gear if it's still light enough and try and do a little bit more just to try and finish off. Because I think it's forecast to have a few days of bad weather, so it would be nice to get most of it done so that it's almost finished. But it depends on how long it takes me to get dinner out and to eat and everything, because obviously I think it's getting dark probably a little bit earlier now, because obviously we're well past the longest day. So I'm going to quickly dish it out and I'll show you what we've got. We've got roast chicken dinner, but I'll show it when it's dished out. Here is my dinner. I've got some new potatoes that are free, chicken that's free, green beans, broccoli and carrots for speed, with some sweet corn, and I've also got just a few of the crispy potatoes. Not sure how many sins are in them. I'll have to have a look and try and work it out. And then I've got some gravy over the top, so there's some sins in that as well. So I'm going to eat this now and I shall see you later. So I decided to have a snack and I've decided to have one of the Gianni's watermelon ice cream or icicles. I'm not too sure how many sins are in it, so I'll have to let you know on that. The box is downstairs and I can barely move, so I'm not going to move, but I'm going to have it. So I shall catch you later. This will probably be me done for the day. I shall see you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye.